Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Skies of Arcadia Legends. Alright, so we are here on the side of Moonstone Mountain, ready to free Isapa, so let's do it. So we got to kind of walk up this spiral path here a little bit. It's kind of a cool place. Got some really overgrown vines hanging down there. Looks like we got some Valuans and some Hortakans. Can we get in here? The store's been welded shut. It looks like they're serious about keeping the Exotakans in here. Well, yeah, you'd think so. If they just left it open, that'd be kind of weird. And Exotakan, Valuans are probably forcing them to mine for moonstones. Yeah, certainly looks like it. Alright, so looks like this is going to be our entrance. Let's check this place out. Alright, of course a lot of Valuans and Exotakans around. Now this may seem like it could be like kind of a stealth place, you know, where you want to sneak around without being seen by the Valuans. That's actually not the case at all. We really won't run across anymore, except in random battles, but anyway, let's head forward. Uh-oh, I think we just stepped on some kind of switch. Well, it doesn't look like anything happened. It was probably nothing. Look up. Well, Loco, I've heard that the air pirates have crossed the South Ocean and that they're on their way here. Yes, I ran into them north of Ortega. They, narrowly escaped my flame cannon. Yes, well, fighting air pirates is a bit more difficult than burning down trees, but I guess you already know that. Vice was responsible for my demotion. I will make sure he suffers, and I will prove to the world that I am Valua's greatest admiral. Soon, Galshan will be taking orders from me. I simply don't understand why someone as noble as myself is forced to take orders from anyone other than Empress Theodora herself. Well, Loco, I must be going. I have to exterminate some pests. Idiot. Perhaps you should have stared into the mirror a bit longer this morning. I think you have a hair out of place. As for you, Vice, you damaged my precious chameleon. You will pay for that. Oh yes, you will pay. The next time we meet will be the last. Someone just set off the alarm. I wonder who it could be. Ah, Vice, how nice of you to drop by. You saved me the trouble of finding you. Yes, I know that you're searching for the moon crystals as well. You must be trying to rescue Isapa. Good, good. You see, Vice, these mines are full of traps. Too bad for you. You can't escape, Vice. You will never leave these mines alive. The exit just closed by itself. I don't know about you guys, but I've got a bad feeling about this place. So it seems we have alerted Loco to our presence. Mine's full of traps, huh? Well, that should be fun. Nope, it won't open. Looks like it's locked. Oh, well. Alright, so in we go. The doors are, of course, going to close behind us as we're being watched on our way through here, pretty much. Now we can head to the left here. You can hear Cupel kind of chirping a bit. There's a big shutter, but it doesn't look like it's going to open. The cham is around here somewhere. There it is. So let's go ahead and use it. I think we might actually have an extra one around here, too. Cham. Oh, we got 3. Wow. Ah, cool. And that's enough to make the Cupel sword, which is his next evolution. Awesome. Alright, so now let's continue on up. Looks like we can see some mine carts kind of going along the side there. Don't worry, you can't, like, fall into it or anything. Let's check out this little path here on the right. It looks like a trash heap or something. Useless machines should be thrown away. Useless people should be executed. Whoa. Jeez, man. Alright, and of course there are random battles around the place. Now, one thing worth noting is that you haven't picked up the mace hand if you didn't get it back in the sewers back then. Wow, that's an interesting thing. There's an enemy around here called a digger that also has a chance to drop it, so this is pretty much your last chance, I believe. This is a Serpentis here. Almost kind of looks like it could be a mini-boss or something, but it's not. It's just a random battle. Since it's pretty much by itself, I'm not really worried about the looper. We can just go ahead and Cutlass Fury and pretty much just attack with everyone else. I mean, I wouldn't think it'd be that big of a threat. And the looper's gone anyway, so... Alright, yeah, that almost brought it down. It's quite a lot of health, though. It had over 1,000. So yeah, down it goes. I'm not entirely sure what kind of stuff that thing can do. I'm pretty sure that's actually a fairly rare enemy. Alright, now, yeah, there's also a guy working over here in the corner, pretty much just by himself. He could really just slack off if you want him. I haven't seen you around here before. Were you brought here recently? A man named Loco made this mine. It is filled with nasty traps. There's trapdoors all over the place, and remember, a circle doesn't always mean it's the right way. If you can see below, look down. If there's a mining cart, it'll come back here. Yeah. A little bit of advice, I suppose. So yeah, there's going to be various trapdoors around the place. And if we fall down into a minecart, as you can see, it'll take us back out here, and we'll have to pretty much start the place over. So we'll definitely need to be careful as we go on forward here. Alright, so now we have to take that guy's advice. Remember, he said a circle doesn't necessarily mean it's the correct path, so we want to walk across the X. Of course, if you do walk on the wrong one, you'll fall down into a cart and go back into that route. And of course, some of the old Ixatakan enemies can also make their return here. Now it's just a group of old enemies we've already seen before, so let's make our way forward. Alright, so up on to the next section, and as you can see, this one's a little bit more complicated, but there's a pretty obvious path through if we stay on the X's, so just walk across and up, and there we are. And don't worry, it's going to get a lot more complex than that. This is just the beginning. Alright, so this room right here is the first of the several large areas we're going to be going to. And this time the little trapdoors here are marked with triangles, which we can't really tell which way is the right way. However, if we look down, you can see there are actually 2 mine carts in the middle and on the right, and nothing on the left, which means that's actually going to be our correct path. So we can walk across this way. And also, just to shut Cupel up, let's go grab this gem over here. And again, if you fall down, you have to go all the way back, so you don't want that. Now, there is a pathway over there, as you can see, but there's actually nothing we can do in there just yet, so we're going to skip it for now. So let's continue on through here, and we're going to start heading down. Yeah, not really seeing too much new here. That was just a group of those flying bat things. I forgot what they're called in the E-loopers. So along the way, kind of as we go forward, you're going to be seeing a lot of these types of rooms, which are pretty much like gel cells. Most of them have treasures in them. This one has a Curia crystal, so you always want to check those out whenever you come across them. But for now, let's just continue forward. I think we got another one here, so let's see what we got. We got another treasure with 800 gold. Cool. And the map in this place is a little bit weird because it mostly, you're kind of looking at it from a side angle. Like, you can view up and down. Like, up on the map is actually up vertically. So, like, certain ways you walk, it doesn't look like your cursor moves at all. It's really weird. Alright, so we got some new enemies here. Now, these big machines are the diggers. These are the things I was talking about before. These will drop the Make's Hand very, very rarely, but they will if you haven't gotten it. So, let's see what we got. Now, they're actually pretty tough. We're going to use Lambda Burst here because it's all hitting and it works really well. I don't know if we've actually seen that yet. I honestly can't remember because it's been a while since we last recorded here, so... let's just go ahead and get some random attacks in on some other things. So we'll let this play out just in case we haven't seen it. So yeah, there's Lambda Burst. Again, I don't remember if we've seen it. If we have, I apologize, but it's pretty cool looking anyway. So it did a decent amount of damage. Of course, a couple things were guarding, so that kind of skews it a little bit. Yeah, in fact, it seems like most of them were guarding. But it's actually a pretty good attack, and the cool thing is it uses 8 SP, and we actually recover 8 SP per turn. So, see, as you can see, we're back up to 8 again, so if you want to kind of use it repeatedly, you can do that as well. And, of course, we also have the Mine Patrol guys, which are really nothing special. They're just fluid soldiers. I mean, we fought their kind before. How do you miss that? I mean, really? Alright, so let's see if we can finish this group off. Like I said, the Diggers actually have quite a bit of health, so it may take a couple turns to finish them off. They've got some really annoying skills. I believe it has like a fatigue attack. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it'll, of course, fatigue the characters, which will greatly limit their SP output, so that could be annoying. But I think they also have like a special attack called like Gatling Gun or something like that. It's like a multiple shot attack that does a little extra damage, so... You might want to watch out for them a little bit, but overall they're really not too bad. Alright, so here we are in another room. We've got these searchlights around. Now, you may think this is kind of like a stealth section again, but it's really not. You can walk in the spotlights and nothing happens, so they're just kind of there for show. Now, we've got some things over here. We're going to have to drop down one. You can see these are actually all circles. You can't really walk across. So if we look down, you can see there's actually not a minecart underneath us, so this is the one we want to drop down. And there we go. And now, again, we have a choice between 3 here that we need to pick from. So if we look down, we can see, again, minecarts on either side, so this is the safe one. And this will let us go on through. Alright, so let's round the corner, and again, we've got some more dungeons. Looks like there's kind of a dead end here. Let's actually check this out real quick, and fight a battle. Alright, so this says... nope, it won't move. Looks like the electricity's been cut. Yeah, so it looks like we can't continue any further this way, but let's go ahead and check out this little jail cell here first. Whoa, hey, there's a guy in it just standing there. You don't look like you're a Valuan. Who might you be? I'm Vice. Are you Asapa? No, it appears you have mistaken me for someone else. My name is Sentime. Then you're Hans's father. You know Hans? Then you must have been to the village in Horteka. That's where my wife and children are. Everyone was okay, right? Yeah, they were doing just fine, but you should worry about yourself right now. Oh, I'm okay. When I refused to help Valua, they threw me into these dungeons. I've been here for quite a while. You were looking for someone named Asapa, correct? If so, then you'll need to venture further into these mines. I think I can help. There are elevators scattered throughout the mines. You'll need to use them to reach the other areas. I can get them working.
Yay!
Woohoo! Wow, Sentime, you're amazing. Why, thank you. I must advise you, proceed with caution. There are all sorts of traps. I will travel ahead and see if I can disarm them for you. Thank you. You've been a great help to us already. It's the least I can do for you. You rescued me, remember? I'm sure we'll meet again. Good luck. Alright, sweet. So we managed to rescue Sentime as well. Awesome. So hopefully he can help us out along the way. He's also got this elevator here working, and as you'll soon see, he's also actually gotten all of the elevators, the entire place working somehow. So let's go ahead and take this one. It looks like we're going to go up. So yeah, Sentime seems like a pretty handy guy to have around. We could probably, we could pretty much already guess that he was pretty good at, scrapping things together, just judging from his ship, so. Alright, we got some more jail cells to check out, and of course some more treasure inside. This one has a Zale seed, which seems like it's going to be a stat boosting item, so let's go ahead and see what it does. Let's go ahead and use this jam, I guess. I always forget to use them. Alright, it increases vigor by 3. I don't know what vigor does at all, so congratulations, Fina. It's your lucky day, I guess. Alright, so back out we go. Whoa, the camera kind of messed up a bit there. And now you can see we've got 2 pathways. This leads out to another big area with searchlights. We're actually going to ignore that for the time being and just continue straight on ahead. Alright, and down the ramp we go. Now, I don't think this cell actually has anything in it. We can check it out, though, just to make sure. Don't want to miss anything. Oh, wow, it actually does. What do you know? It might have been a different one I was thinking about. We got a 3-inch blaster here, though, which is, of course, going to be a subcannon for our ship. I don't know why they were keeping that inside of a jail cell, but I guess that works. So let's see if it's anything better than what we've got. No, I think this might actually have been the part that we had picked up before from Beleza, but I'm not sure. Either way, though, it's worse than our new cannon, so we'll just leave it be. Alright, so around the curve we go now. Actually, it's probably this one that doesn't have anything in it. I think I was one ahead of myself. And what do you know? So now let's continue on down. So yeah, like I said, the map is a little bit weird. I mentioned it before. You can see, like, when you walk this way, you're not really even going anywhere on it. It's really strange. It doesn't really help at all. Alright, so up ahead, you can see we've kind of made our way out to this area. We've been here before. Remember when we went back in there in order to actually get the Sentime cell. So let's open this chest here. We get a Loco drill. Now this is going to be a new weapon for Drachma. It seems we've been getting quite a few of those lately. And let's go ahead and replace the excavation arm. You can see quite a bit more attack, but the mace hand, you can see we're starting to catch up to it. It's only like 30 below now, so it's actually going to wear out its usefulness pretty soon. Alright, so now also on this little platform we're going to be able to actually find another moonfish. Yep, there it is. Couldn't remember which corner it was on. Alright, let's see. Ah, it's down there. Alright, so that's good. Now we've pretty much gotten all that we can on this path, so we're going to head back up and then take that other one that we ignored earlier. Wow, Fina really took a beating in that one. She's down to 87 health. That happened all so quickly there. Alright, and I don't know if I actually ever pointed this out. I think I forgot. But Aka also learned Sacrilin, which completely restores the HP of any one ally, which can actually be really, really useful in battle sometimes. So, of course, we will, I think, eventually pick up Sacrilin crystals. So, you know, that might wear out its usefulness then. But either way, we've got that spell for now. So let's go ahead and fix ourselves up with Sacrum. And then we're good to go. Alright, so up one more ramp, and then we'll be back at the crossroads and ready to go on to the next path. And alright, here we are. So I think I'm actually going to save going into this room for next time. So until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you then.